good afternoon. We're back, okay? We're going to call this now. This is Transformation Thursday, all right? Because we are going to take our bechamel sauce and transform it into something absolutely delicious, okay, guys? So we're going to do a little scan check over here and take a look at the mise en place. Oh, what do we got here? Shells. We're going shells and cheese, baby. Okay, over here, look at this. We got mise en place. We got some broccoli action here. We got some red bell peppers. We got some red onions. Hitting it with the mushrooms. Okay, whoa. Chicken and bacon. Okay. We got our cheese. Okay, and we got a little spice blend here. We got the crackers for the topping. All right. All right, so we're going to call this chicken, bacon, ranch, baked mac and cheese.
Boom shakalaka!
All right, so we're going to get it going. All right, so we got the bacon going in here in the pot. We're going to start that first. All right, we want to render that bacon and allow the fat to get drawn out of it. That's what the term render means, to draw something out. All right, so in the process of doing this, we're releasing all that fat, which is going to be a great thing for us to cook our vegetables in, so we don't have to add more butter into here. Believe me when I say this dish is going to have plenty of fat and calories in it. We don't need to add any more. Now, right now's the time, guys. You can find some smoking deals at the grocery store, all right? It's weird. With people's spending habits and what they're purchasing all changing, you can really find some, like, gold mine, diamond in the rough items at the grocery store, all right? This bacon here, it was cherry wood smoked bacon, not something you see often at the store. Generally, it's hickory or apple wood. All right, it was 2 packs for $5. All right, 2 packs for $5. It's usually $6 for 1 pack. Steal of a deal, okay? Chicken thighs, all right? Boneless, skinless chicken thighs. These bad boys are like 99 cents a pound. All right, less than $1 a pound. That is dirt. That's like potato cheap. All right, and chicken thighs are delicious. That's where all the flavor is here. So we got all kinds of those. Peppers are running cheap right now, when generally they're expensive this time of the year. And, you know, kind of our onions, our mushrooms, and our broccoli are rounding out right at our normal price, okay? I went with the shells for the pasta. 1, I love shells. And 2, there wasn't much on the shelf. All right, it was like either spaghetti, rigatoni, or shells. I'm like, rigatoni falls apart when you treat it like mac and cheese. And, hey, Velveeta's made billions selling their shells and cheese. Why can't I do the same? So if you've watched any of our breakfast demo videos, you recall me saying that when you cook bacon, it's best to cook it on a cookie sheet and put it in the oven. That's if you're eating a whole strip of bacon. In this application, we cut it up small. All right, so I'm not going to bake off the bacon, crumble it up, and then start it in the pot, because I'm using all that fat. So, no, not a hypocrite, not going back on my word. I stand by my word. I stand by my word that when you're cooking a strip of bacon, or in my case, multiple strips of bacon, usually 4 or 5 at least for breakfast, all right, keep it on that flat sheet in the oven, downtown. All right, we're going to bring the cam down here into the pot, and you're going to see all of that fat that's getting drawn out of that bacon, all right? And just in reality, when how much fat is in bacon, all right? How much fat is actually in bacon? So, got a little situation here. All right. So, if I take my pot, let's just come to focus. See all that fat sizzling away. I am so happy that I bought these mobile tripod units here. I was really living in the Stone Ages with my wooden stick and my duct tape. But hey, we're learning as we go here, guys. We're all learning as we know. We're all expanding what we know, excuse me. If you don't pick up a new skill, a new hobby, a new passion through all this, folks, I really think that you're wasting a potential opportunity. Okay, like we we've said this before. You have to find the positive in the negative. Okay, if we're stuck at home, we're out of our element, and it's not our choice. We're basically being forced to operate like this. All right, you got to diversify. Okay. You know, the venue may change, but the game needs to stay the same, okay? You need to have the same focus. You need to have the same intensity, all right? You need to have the same passion and the same drive and the same fire, okay? Those traits don't come from any one venue or place. They come from here. They come from the heart, okay? They come from your mind, your body, and your soul. It's in you, okay? You are still you, and you are still capable of doing awesome things. You just got to think, how are my awesome things going to look? And where am I going to be looking to for those awesome things? How am I going to draw them out of me? All right? So look at it as an opportunity, you know? Kind of diversify yourself. Branch out. If you'd asked me a month and a half ago if I'd be making webcam videos at home, I would have told you were nuts. Okay? Never in my wildest dreams did I ever feel like this is something that I would be doing or enjoy doing. I'm having a blast doing this. Time flying by, okay? Flying by. All right, so at this point, guys, because this is going to come together pretty quick, all right? It's going to come together real quick. I'm thinking to myself, do I want to put in next the onions or the chicken? I'm going to put the chicken in. Now, mind you, this is going to bake in a 350-degree oven for probably 20 to 25 minutes. So we're still talking a lot of cook time in here, all right? But we need to make sure this chicken's cooked to a safe place. I don't want to run the risk of this chicken being undercooked, all right? So we're going to make sure we're going to lock it down and make sure it's where it needs to be, all right? So now that the chicken's kind of come into the party here, we can start seasoning. All right, we don't salt bacon. Bacon has plenty of salt, and there's still plenty of salt in here. But what we are going to do is hit it with some black pepper, all right? I'm almost out of pepper in my little grinder there. I got to pick up a new one up at Shaw's. All right. And I'm sure nobody's hoarded black pepper, so that shouldn't be a problem. We're going to really hit it with the black pepper here. Now, this is where we add the pepper component. Not when we made the bechamel. We want it to stay nice and pure white, okay? There's no need of pepper in that party. When we take our bechamel and now we transform it into multiple different things, we can bring different herbs and spices and flavors. All right, but that mother sauce, the purpose, the spirit, the meaning of that mother sauce is to have that nice neutral, dead center down the road kind of blanket of opportunity. All right, we don't want to mess it up by putting too much pepper in there or going too heavy on the nutmeg or getting crazy on the bay leaves. All right, look at that. It's starting to get good here. I think by the time that chicken is cooked all the way through to a safe place, it's going to be right when that bacon's where it needs to be. And then from that point, we're going to start adding our vegetables. All right. We just put the vegetables in, all right? Now, these vegetables, we actually don't want any caramelization on them. So we're looking for them to be cooked, but it's okay if they still have a little al dente-ness, all right? All right, coming in hot there. Look at that. All right, those are going to be about 5 to 10 minutes. All right, so we're going to be coming back at you. We're ready for the next step. All right, at that point, that bacon is going to be perfectly crispy. The chicken is going to be right where we need it to be. All right, the vegetables are going to be cooked down, and this is going to come together super quick. All right, guys, we'll be back. All right, so we're ready to go with our next step here, guys. Again, we don't want to cook the hell out of these vegetables because, again, this is going to bake in the oven, okay? It's going to continue to cook. Our objective is by the time it comes out of the oven and it's bubbly and crusty and ooey and gooey, everything is cooked right the way we want it to be. Not one component cooked perfect, one cooked less, one cooked more. All right, it's all about finding the balance, okay? Meeting in the middle. So we're going to put our broccoli in now, guys, all right? The florets, we're going to just pop those right in there. They're not going to be in there for too long because this is actually going to finish up quick, all right? Overcooked broccoli is disgusting, okay? All right. Now, a lot of that residual heat in the process of baking it will finish that broccoli up. So now we're going to hit it with our ranch spice, okay? Now you guys may be wondering, Chef, what do you mean ranch spice? Well, hey, the guys who make the little Hidden Valley packets and put it in the jug, they started with something, all right? And all you have to do is a little book research, okay? Trial and error. Maybe even use the internet if you have to. Internet's a terrible source for food. But here's our spice blend here. Okay, we have salt, black pepper, mustard powder, paprika, dill, onion powder, garlic powder. Boom. That's all you need, okay? Tastes like ranch to me or close enough, all right? You could take this now, and if you were to add this to a little bit of buttermilk, sour cream, and mayonnaise, splash of cider vinegar, or even pickle juice if you don't like to waste your pickle juice. I use it in all kinds of stuff. Boom, you got your own homemade ranch. Okay, I see people like bathing in that stuff on social media, you know? It's like people are all about it.
It's time to ranch it up.
You know, if you're eating that much ranch, you could probably save yourself some ching by making it yourself instead of lining Hidden Valley and Kent Steakhouse pockets all day. You know what I mean? Coming in with our seasoning here. Okay, we're going to put in a good amount. Get that all tossed up and mixed in. We don't want that spice blend to clump up on us, okay? And otherwise, you can take something that's a good thing, get too much of it at once. Bad thing. Oh, this is smelling great, guys. Like really, really, really good. Okay. Add a little bit of whipping cream, kicking around on hand, all right? We're going to add that in there. Why? Because why not? I don't know what else I was going to use it for in the, in the middle of this situation. Okay, we're going to pour our bechamel sauce, okay? Get it in. Oh, I may have a problem here, guys. I don't know if I can fit all this in my pot, but we're going to figure it out, okay? We're going to stir this in here. And now we're seeing like a pretty good garnish to sauce ratio, but hey, we still got to get the mac to our cheese in here, okay? Now, the cheese. Shredded cheddar, okay? Yeah, this stuff was on sale in the bag. Get that in. Not all of it. We're going to save some for our crust. Now my phone's blowing up over here. I don't know who's trying to get in touch with me here. It's the boss, all right? Let's see what the boss man's up to. Good afternoon.
Hey, how you doing, Chef?
Oh, good. Good, good, good. In the middle of doing one of my videos, so. So all our cheese is in here now, and it's starting to kind of melt in. All right? Now, we don't want this stuff to get too tight. All right? There is such a thing as too much cheese. We want to have a nice balance here. Like we were saying before, it's all about balance. We got to meet in the middle here. Okay? That is looking spectacular here. Absolutely spectacular. That's getting there. All right? It does need some more of our spice, though. Okay? Our little homemade ranch spice action. All right, let's get a taste, see where it's at. I think that'll be much better. Get that in. Guys, seasoning is such a delicate art. All right, there's such a fine line between right where it needs to be and too much. Okay? And you have to know what the limits and the boundaries of that are. Okay? I was always trained, and I do my best to convey to you guys, you can always add more, but you can't take any out. Okay? Certainly with salt. Try this now. Now we're talking. Now we're really talking. All right, we're gonna shut that off. We're gonna let it do its thing. All right, and we're gonna save this. Get rid of those. We're all set with our ranch spice. This guy can go away. Okay. I love these little Glad containers. Okay, they're super cheap. All right, you can rewash them a ton of times. All right, it's great to store your leftovers in. I'm using them for mise en place containers. So you can store this right up here. You know. All right, for our topping, I just like the classic Ritz crackers. Okay, we're gonna dump in some melted butter into here, and then kind of crush these all up. All right, get rid of that. And then just kind of use our spatula here, or even, I got an idea. Look at this guy. Mr. Meat Mallet, okay? Just get in here, crush it up. Brush it up. We're flying all over the place, and I just swept earlier this morning, too. Okay? Crush it up. It's all right if they're not complete. I mean, we don't want dust here, okay? You actually want to be able to see that it's crackers. People want to be like, what is that? What do you got on there? I don't know. You should always be able to identify food within food. Okay. We're going to hit up the last little bit of our cheese in here. Okay, that'll help add to that crust. Okay, mix that in. All right. A little bit of pepper in there. A little bit of salt, not a ton. Okay, crackers are kind of salty all on their own. And I was just thinking, you know, why don't we put a little more of our dill action in there? All right, that'd be a nice little uplifter. Okay, dill was inside of our ranch blend. So we'll just give it a little sun right there and with the crust. All right, keeps it fresh, keeps it nice. And it'll add a little bit of color, too, to the top. So now we're back for assembly here, guys. There's no way I was going to get this all mixed up in the pot. So we got to improvise. We got to adapt. We got to overcome, all right? Again, hey, quarantine's been all about that for, like, literally everybody under the sun. Everybody's worlds have changed, okay? You can't always expect everything to change around you. You need to learn how to change around it. Adapt, overcome, be flexible. All right, so now that we're going to be assembling this, we have all of our stuff over here, and I'm going to show you that, okay? We got our pasta that's cooked. All right, we got 2 baking dishes. All right, we're going with these takeout ones here. It's kind of use once and destroy, especially if I'm delivering, special delivery. We have our sauce here that's like, look at, oh, man. This is a vat of love, okay? Look at that. Everything's in there. I mean, it's a complete meal here. All right, we got our cracker crust ready to go. Dawn dish soap, the best, okay? Loaf of bread over here. I'm going to have that tonight. I'm having a steak for dinner tonight, all right? I got a big, fat T-bone that was on sale the other day, okay? I'm going to fire the grill up. All right, do some potatoes, maybe some asparagus. Get some of my baguette bread that I got from Polish Princess Maggie the Best. All right, alternative assembly time. Now, mind you, you could just, if you had enough room in your pot, toss all your pasta in there and then put it in your baking dish. But again, we're adapting. We're overcoming here, okay? We're smart. It's unbelievable what the human brain is capable of if you allow it to do what it's meant to do, okay? A little bit of that down. And hey, this is something, guys, you know? I know we're supposed to be locked in, but we can't go out for we can go out for necessities, okay? It may be a necessity that you got to hook up a great meal for your grandparents who are living close by, okay? Maybe they don't have the means that you do and they can't get out like you can, okay? Why don't you can hook up one tray for your own family, hook up a tray for somebody else. Okay, we're going to put some of these shells down. Some more of these shells down. And then we're really going to have to drench it in the sauce now because this pasta, in the process of baking, is going to continue to soak this sauce up. All right, so we almost want this to be almost very loose when it's going together now, because as it bakes and it comes together, that pasta is going to suck up that sauce. All right, if we were to make it, you know, to the consistency that we would expect to be served at right now, it would be dry when it comes out of the oven. All right, we got to mix it up here a little bit. All right, we got to make sure that it's all combined. All right, so that's looking pretty good. I think we can get a little more in these pans, though. All right, we really want to make sure we're getting our bang for our buck here. Okay, got to make sure we're taking care of our friends over here, because these ones aren't staying in-house. They're going out, okay? I got an opportunity here. When you have an opportunity to share, okay, whether it's to, you know, share your ability, share your talents, share your resources, share your money, okay? Share it whenever you can, okay? It's always better to give back. And I was always taught that it's there's two types of people in the world. There's givers and takers. And that you always, the more you give, the more you get. And that's no joke. I've really learned that over time, that, you know, being selfless and doing more for others than you do yourself is a good thing sometimes. All right, so we're ready to top it off and finish these bad boys up and get them ready for out the door for delivery here. So we're going to go down. You're going to take a look and see what we're looking for and that level of sauciness you want prior to it being baked, and a good appropriate amount of crumbs that go on top. All right, so you should be able to see here, guys, that this has got a good sauciness to it, okay? This isn't, you know, dry pasta here, okay? It's got plenty of sauce on there, which is so key, okay? So key to making sure that you have a great consistency when it's all said and done, okay? We all know that spoon. You guys like how I'm using my sink here as a prep station? I got no counter space. Okay. Put the cracker crumbs down on. Again, remember there's a little bit of cheese in there. We added some salt, pepper, and some of that dill to reinforce that ranchiness that we're looking for. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Nice and good coverage here. Okay, that was about half. Here comes the other half. Now you don't have to put on this. Okay, I mean, it doesn't say in the manual of mac and cheese that it has to. It doesn't say in the playbook of mac and cheese that you got to bake it. All right, we could have eaten it right out of the pot. That would have been fine. It all boils down to preference. Okay, I like to bake mine. I like that crusty, that crunch, that au gratin. Okay, that just that kind of added element of texture, so it's just not soft on soft on soft. And this is really, again, it boils down to preference here, okay? And this is what I like to do, okay? And also, too, I just find that it looks better, okay? I think people really enjoy it that way. All right, notice I got the gloves on here, okay? I'm not handling food, even though it's not ready to eat, guys. It's just good practice, okay? Especially right now. All right, so we're going to take another quick look down here and see our coverage. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. Transformation Thursday, okay? Chicken bacon ranch mac and cheese au gratin, okay? We took our bechamel and we transformed it into an entirely new thing, showing the versatility and the flexibility of our mother sauce, okay? I'm sitting down now, guys. I'm relaxing, okay? This is kind of like my workstation here. Everything's all tight and close into one. I got my globe over here. All right, I love globes. I got 2 of them. All right, I got this big bad boy, and then I got another little guy here. My kitchen table and my chair. My spice rack, okay? I actually made that. 7th grade tech ed class. All right, Mr. Connery. Was it Mr. Connery or Miss LaFasciano? Whatever, it was one of them. And still got it to this day. I got this really cool, like, yarn knitting scene. My mom made that when she was, like, real young, 20 years old, okay? And we had it in the shed, and I'm like, man, I got to hang that thing up. It's rad. That's rad as hell. Okay, I love the colors. I mean, 1976, those colors were rad then. Now they're rad again. Okay, I love it. All right, so bechamel sauce, world of possibilities. This is just what I chose to share with you this time. Thank you. To those who were able to come on to the live cast today, super thank you. Rock and roll, that was great. Encourage as many of you to get in as you can. I miss you all. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all, you know, taking care of your business and doing what you need to do in all of your classes and making sure that you're going to earn your credits that you need to advance either to your diploma or to the next grade. And I'm always here to offer any type of advice I can for any of you guys. A joke, a help with an assignment, somebody just shoot the breeze with, okay? I got your back, okay? That's what we're here to do, all right? Gonna be signing off now. I got a huge mess to clean up, like a huge mess. It's a disaster in here, okay? I really got to organize my desk over here doing empty soda cans, spices, and coffee cups. And I need my mid-afternoon pick-me-up, all right? Fuller, I told you I was going to need this, okay? I told you I was going to need this. I love my mug here, guys. This is the Battle of Chancellorsville, okay? Chancellorsville in Virginia was a big Civil War battle. And I love, fascinated by the Civil War. And whenever I have an opportunity to go to a Civil War battlefield, I do. And Chancellorsville is where Stonewall Jackson was actually injured and ended up dying a few years later.
You are fake news.
And I went the same day. I went to Fredericksburg too, and that was all after visiting Gettysburg, which was unbelievable. Okay, I think all Americans should go there and really see these places. But anyways, I'm not a history teacher. I just enjoy knowing about our country. All right, guys, signing off. Hey, like always, stay in touch with your buds. All right, stay in touch with your friends, your family. All right, don't leave them hanging. Let them know you're all right. Check and make sure they're all right. All right? And, you know, life is a contact sport. You got to stay in touch. Well, figuratively, not literally nowadays.
Freeze, sucker!
And like we end every broadcast, guys, I want you to just keep cooking good. Peace.